for the Foundation's Community Partnership, which Commissioner Marseglia will read.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be able to read this. I have worked with them and have enjoyed every moment of it, including one of their interns this summer. Whereas Foundation's Community Partnership, FCP, is a philanthropic organization committed to supporting the behavioral and human service needs of children and young adults, as well as their families in Bucks County. And whereas FCP provides grants and technical assistance to nonprofit organizations, awards scholarships to Bucks County High School seniors, subsidizes service learning internships for college students, underwrites community education programs, and supports behavioral education and research. And whereas during COVID-19 pandemic, FCP gave more than $430,000 to nonprofits. And since 2007, FCP has awarded more than 700 grants worth more than $6 million. And whereas FCP should be commended for their many years of service to grantees, stakeholders, employees, consultants, and friends. So now, therefore, do we, the Bucks County Board of Commissioners, hereby recognize and congratulate Foundation's Community Partnerships as the group celebrates its 15th anniversary. And in so doing, we applaud FCP.
Special questions, and then another member of our board, Rachel Neff, who we certainly appreciate the connection to the county that it provides. So I figure I'll try to keep my talking points to a minimum because I know you have a hectic agenda, but we're going to start with a quick video to kind of show you some of the things that we do. So what you can see here, not only have we been doing this for 15 years, but our history really traces back much longer than that, and our focus remains steadfast on Bucks County, and we really feel privileged that over the past 15 years that we've been able to work with so many nonprofits who serve Bucks County and make this a better place to live and work for so many. Next slide, please. Just to sort of kind of give you a sense here, over the past 15 years, we've awarded over 700 grants to nonprofits, and as you mentioned, as a small organizations, we also were able to pivot very quickly when the pandemic hit and been able to really give nonprofits what they needed. And at that point, it was a lot of cash assistance in order to provide technology enhancement for their staff, be able to pivot to a hybrid or at-home environment. And that's really what we've been focusing on to support nonprofits throughout this pandemic. And now as they transition back, we're certainly happy to see that so many of them have picked up again with their programs and services, serving those that needed the most during this time. And you can see here from our 2021 annual report, so we've awarded over $6.5 million over the course of the year, and certainly we hope many more of those dollars will continue to benefit those in Bucks County who need it the most. And certainly what we've seen during the pandemic, and it's probably no news to you, a lot of nonprofits have reached out, and we welcome that, needing support, needing that little bit of extra help in order to provide those programs and services to those that need it. Next slide, please. And then we mentioned our Summer Youth Corps program and also our high school scholarship program. Since our inception, we've kind of made it a commitment to fund that next generation of civic-minded individuals. So we provide 19 scholarships annually to Bucks County high schools to encourage them to obviously continue to do what they do. And those are high school students that are actively engaged in their communities, not only academically stellar, but also stellar examples of involvement in their high school environment as well as in the community. And then our Summer Youth Corps program, which provides interns to nonprofits serving Bucks County, so far has amassed over 55,000 service hours. So these are college students who are actively involved in these nonprofits, helping provide those services, working with summer camps, working with disabled individuals who may need additional assistance, and certainly one of our key programs that we have provided every summer so far, and 191 interns have gone through this program since 2008. I think we have one more slide. And then the final piece of the puzzle, and you probably recognize some of those individuals in those pictures, but annually we gather the nonprofit community at an annual luncheon where not only we encourage connections among nonprofits, because we certainly don't want to see duplication of services, so more collaborative approaches among the nonprofit sector. So that is one of our key programs, and then the other is education of those professionals in our community that need it for accreditation purposes. So we offer workshops throughout the year that bring highly credentialed individuals to Bucks County, obviously over the past 2 years more virtual rather than in person, but giving our local professionals the opportunity to learn from those who are highly credentialed and have a lot of experience in specific aspects. So another one of those efforts that we are really proud of in terms of providing those services right here in Bucks County. And that concludes our presentation today. I just wanted to thank the commissioners, obviously for their support and the kind proclamation. Also, the board of directors, obviously an integral part of this whole operation. Sometimes you think giving money away, that's not a big deal, but it's actually more complicated than one expects, because you want to make sure that those dollars obviously help those that need it the most, and that's what we continue to work on with those nonprofits. But they have done a wonderful job, not just over the past 2 years, but especially during the pandemic, to kind of keep things going, and certainly appreciate all of the encouragement of those nonprofits and extra funding that they needed to obviously keep the doors open. And like in any good anniversary, we came up with some FCP swag. So I just wanted to present you with some FCP swag. So hopefully next time I see you on TV, you have the FCP ties on.
Sure, thank you. We have the proclamation.
Thank you.
That's mine. Sure, thank you. Yeah, she's pretty close to the colors, yeah. I didn't get the memo. Slide left, everybody. Thank you.
Just like the weirdest presentation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to thank FCP for all the work they do, for being here with us today. It's our pleasure to recognize them and honor them in everything they do.